Let's see. I don't see a tweet about his bail. He just said game over for the biggest fraudster of our generation, which is almost exactly what I just said. Because I mean that's the truth. He legitimately is. They'll probably do nothing to Logan Paul. Yeah, probably not. But they are doing something to Sam Bankman-Fried. Thanks to 2 gift subs, white t-shirt. He said how they paid it and that 2 unrelated people paid what his parents didn't. Really? That wasn't in any of the articles I read. Not surprising, though. Thanks to resub Nilly Vanilli and Forgotten in Films. And the resub Big Amish Doink in Dawes. Who would want to Epstein him? I don't think anybody. Some people really believe he's going to get Epsteined. I don't think that's going to happen. I've maintained that this entire time. I just don't see that happening to SBF. Thanks for some Connor and Spit. So bummed. I'm so bummed he's not going to jail. Well, he's just on bail right now. That doesn't mean that he's like not going to jail. Bail doesn't mean like you paid money, now you don't go to jail for the rest of your life or anything. You still have to face the charges. Thanks the bits ironic. Merry Christmas to you as well. And the resub Zyho. How did he afford to do this? Well, clearly because he's a bit of a liar. He has a lot more than $100,000 stored away somewhere, and it looks like he has some financial angels looking out for him, so he was able to post his $250 million bond. That has to be the biggest bond of all time, I would have to imagine. At least the biggest bond that was successfully paid. Thanks to the bits IP. Hope you're doing well. Third highest. Other 2 are $1 billion. Other 2 are $2 billion and $1 billion. Were they paid? Who the fuck paid $2 billion and $1 billion in bonds to get bailed out? Who the fuck were the other 2? Robert Durst paid $3 billion. What? Oh my god. Did he pay it though? It doesn't say if he actually paid it. Yeah, no, he didn't pay that. He didn't pay that. So they initially set it at $3 billion, but they ended up lowering it, which it looks like is what he paid. You only pay 10% of bonds? Is that right? I know you don't have to pay the full amount, but is it 10%? Let's see. Yep. Well, 10% according to Florida law. I mean, yeah. Still. Thanks to the resub. In prison, Viper, Rebellious, the bit smoky retro. I don't know, man. There's been a lot of really goofy internet drama. I don't know which one would be the most entertaining. We've been blessed with so much goofiness this year. I'd have to really sit down and think of which was the most entertaining. Thanks, resub, Zach. Oh, sweet. Well, thank you, Banjo. Yeah, we're gonna do Dark and Darker later. Thanks, resub, Cookie. Why does the court painting make him look better than he actually does? I don't even know why they do this shit. This is such an, like, obsolete profession, doing court abstract pieces. We could just take a picture. Like, there's no reason to make it that private where you can't show, like, a picture. Because it's distracting. I just don't see how. Like, it doesn't need to be live streamed. Doesn't need to be, like, flash photography. But instead of this, like, this doesn't even look like a badge. This actually just looks like some kind of satanic pentagon back here. Like, instead of just having one of these be representative of what's going on, you could just take a picture. Or even just use, like, the security camera footage. Using cameras is not allowed. Again, I understand that. I'm just saying there's really no reason for it. If you're still going to, like, paint the picture of it, surely someone painting this is more distracting than someone taking a quick picture with flash off. Or, again, just taking a still from the security camera footage, because every courtroom has to have security cameras. At least I'm pretty sure all of them do. Yeah, but this is cooler. I mean, it's definitely sillier. I don't know about cooler, but it is sillier. Thanks to Recent Tasty and the Prime Rye Guy. Yeah, the Florida weather's pretty nice right now. How did he pay the $250 million bail? Again, because he's lying about how much money he still had to his name, clearly. But he looks like such a fucking psychopath now. You see the police chase earlier today where the guy got away? Was there a new one, or are you just talking about the other one from, like, last week? I think Dark and Darker is fantastic. It's a lot of fun. Didn't the parents post the bail? So, kind of conflicting reports on that. Apparently not. But I guess someone else must have. I don't think it was just Sam that did it himself. Thanks for the bits, Dainty. Apparently a CoffeeZilla tweet said that it was 2 people that weren't his parents. That helped. He probably got money stored in offshore banks. Well, he's definitely got some money stored somewhere. Lots of it. My prediction is he's out on bail, and this guy is the definition of a flight risk. Like, I really think he is 100% going to just vanish. Not because he's going to get Epsteined, I still don't think that's happening, but I think he is going to just flee. 100%. I think this will be the last time we ever see him. He got his passports forfeited. Bro, you really think Sam Bankman-Fried doesn't still have, like, some secret spy shit that he cooked up like way before this, after everything started crumbling down? He had so much money, he's probably bought like 50 fake identities just in case. Thanks to the Prime. Dadless and Tier 1 Lucid. That's my prediction. I could very well be wrong. I mean, he is a giant fucking idiot, to be fair. He kept doing Twitter Q&As where he'd like admit to fraud. So maybe he won't run. Maybe he didn't get fake identities, passports, and shit. I'm just imagining, since he's already done it once, like when everything started to boil over, he just fled right back to the Bahamas. So I really think he will try and vanish, maybe unsuccessfully. It's like that guy who stabbed someone and then did the Reddit AMA. Oh yeah, I actually remember that. What happened to that guy? You're talking about the store owner where the thief jumped over the counter and the guy started stabbing him in the neck and shit, right? And then he immediately went on Reddit to talk about it. Thanks to the resub, Kimmy. The bit's formidable. It's possible formidable. You guys don't know that story? That was like 2 months ago. A shop owner released... Well, I don't know if he was the one that released it. But surveillance camera footage from a shop showed a thief jumping over the guy's counter. And the shop owner gets out a knife. And then he grabs the thief and starts stabbing him in the back and stabbing him in the neck like 1,000 fucking times. And the thief even says, like, I'm dead. And then the shop owner immediately went to Reddit. Like, while the body was still cold, immediately went to Reddit to brag about it. I'm pretty sure the guy he stabbed survived, too. Or, yeah, while the body was still hot. My bad. Yeah, I got the expression wrong. Hey, glad you like it. Well, thanks, IP. Thanks, Resubscour. Didn't he try to brag about his skills as well? Oh, it was cringe on main. Yeah, that shit was turbo cringe. Yeah, it's psychopathic, but don't try to rob people. Well, yeah, man, there's levels to it. Defend your shit, defend your, like, you know, your blood, sweat, and tears business. But then why go on Reddit and start bragging about you being some kind of super assassin with incredible killing skills? Like, that's Like, you're also a fucking idiot. And yeah, music video shoot was all good. Should be up by the end of the month, I think. Hopefully, we'll see. He didn't immediately do it, called the police first. It was the same day. Okay, it wasn't like he was standing over the body and going on Reddit while doing the AMA. The police did come, and then I'm pretty sure after he left the station is when he did the AMA. It was the same day. I'm pretty sure it was the same day. Thanks the five gift subs. Pargus. Appreciate it, man. And the resub. Poo Poo and Rags. Why is Logan Paul and people of that status able to get away with huge scams, seemingly no repercussions? Well, because it was a crypto scam, and right now those have been notoriously slept on by authorities. So that's why he's been able to escape with that kind of shit. Same thing with like some Nelk scams. It's just one of those things where the authorities don't take those scams seriously, so they don't even get like a slap on the wrist.